Hi and welcome to this video tutorial. My name is Peter Franken and I'm the producer of Dance Beat Productions. With this video I would like to explain you a little bit more in detail about the song Dream Flight that I created. This song is the first song that is released from the album Music and Communication. This song is created because I actually wanted to make a song that has a very rhythmic feeling in it and also a very ambient feeling. So I used a lot of reverb in the song, but for instance the kick sound is created by an analog synthesizer from Yomox. When we start the song we hear some toms. The toms are actually also from Novation D-Station synthesizer. Are actually quite standard toms, but I like to start sometimes with toms in the song to already get the rhythmic feeling. The analog bass sound that you hear actually over here, and I can show you a little bit more in detail what I mean. This sound comes from Oberheim Matrix 1000 synthesizer, and of course it's not the standard sound from the synthesizer, because I can show you this is the sound that comes from the synthesizer. Now if I add a little bit reverb to that, then the sound already gets a little bit more spacious, of course. And to get the real analog feeling I also worked with some sweeping filters that open and close, and if I add them we get this. Now this all combined in the whole song, we got this. Now there's another very recognizable sound in it, in the song, and that's this sound. That sound actually comes from the Korg MS-2000 synthesizer, and it's over here. It's a very nice synthesizer. It's not a real analog, but an analog modeling synthesizer. And you can do some very nice things with the synthesizer. Of course also this sound is not the standard sound from the synthesizer, because this is the sound from the synthesizer. It's actually not so loud because it's processed a lot afterwards. Also on this sound I have added some reverb. And also some filters, some gates, some delay and so on. And finally we got this sound. Because of the delays there's also again a rhythmic thing in it. And that accompanied by the drums, the kick and the hi-hat and so on. We got this. Now over here in the song they're starting a pad, and that pad is created also by a hardware synthesizer from Roland, the JP8080, and that's the sound that you hear right now. Also on this sound there are some reverbs and some delays. I also worked with a filter that opens and closes the sound. But one of the main things is that there's also a phaser in the sound. because this is the steady sound. And if I add the phaser, we get this. And from here on in the song, if we add it to the whole song, the sound, we get this. This pad is slowly rising through the song till it gets to climax, and then we get a break again. Now, the very recognizable thing in the song, of course, is this sound. It's a very percussive, arpeggiated sound, and it's created by a software synthesizer actually. It's an amazing synthesizer from Native Instruments. It's called Core 2. And there's an arpeggiator in the software synthesizer by itself. Of course, I again have added some effects to it. But the standard sound is also not too bad, but it's not so spacious. So with some delay and some reverb, we get a very nice sound like that. Sitting in the mix, we get this. Now about the song by itself. The first part of the song is actually built up by some rhythmic elements, and the second part is built up by these rhythmic elements, but also by the pads that I just showed. Now, the nice thing about the song is that sounds like these that you hear in the beginning of the song also come back later on in the song, so that it forms one unity in the song, because later in the song we got this, and further on we even get a little more of this. And if I show you the complete song, also the O'Brien Matrix, the bass sound, this one, is also coming back again in the song. So a lot of sounds that you get in the beginning of the song that if you hear the song for the first time are new for you, you recognize later on in the song. So I hope I created a song over here that is recognizable and that really got people on the dance floor. So thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.